This book is small, but it is profound in its wisdom. So in today's video, we're going to go through the 4 agreements and talk about how this book could change your life. A practical guide to personal freedom. I'm not sure the subtitle of this book actually gives the book enough justice. Don Miguel Ruiz first published this book in 1997, but it's the kind of book that is absolutely timeless in its wisdom. Someone could pick this book up 100 years from now and it will still be just as powerful as it is today. According to the book, everything that a person does is based on agreements that that person has made with themselves, with others, with society, with God, or with life itself. One of the key concepts in the book is that all of the conflict, pain, and negativity that people experience is actually self-created based on their past agreements. And if someone wants to dramatically and drastically change their life, they need only live according to these 4 agreements. Agreement number 1, be impeccable with your word. Agreement number 2, don't take anything personally. Agreement number 3, don't make assumptions. And agreement number 4, always do your best. Let's take them one at a time. Agreement number 1 is be impeccable with your word. When you dive into this agreement, being impeccable with your word means being very careful about what you say to yourself and what you say about others. The best way to describe this agreement is to borrow from Dale Carnegie's How to Win Friends and Influence People. In that book, he said, don't criticize, don't condemn, and don't complain. Not about yourself, not about your situation, and not about others. By being impeccable with your word, speak life and opportunity into yourself and others. Agreement number 2 is don't take anything personally. The harsh reality is that people aren't doing things to you. Most of them don't even realize that what they're doing is offensive. My grandpa had a saying. He used to say, let's not pole vault over mouse turds. And what he meant by that was, let's not make something this big gigantic that we have to pole vault over. If you are completely unoffendable and take nothing personally, then you will soon realize that everything is a mouse turd and can be easily stepped over. So don't take anything personally and see how your life changes in the next few days and weeks. Agreement number 3 is don't make assumptions. We all know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of you and me. But really, making assumptions is just unproductive creativity. Assumptions create conflict, hurt feelings, and misunderstandings that didn't need to be there in the first place. They also create fear. Think about a time when someone didn't show up on time. Everyone assumes what may have happened, and generally, it's not positive. Lastly, agreement 4 is always do your best. While it may not be possible to live up to all the agreements all the time, the agreement number 4 is about striving to do your best as much as possible. And by living according to this agreement, people can avoid regret and limit self-judging. It's a simple book. It's easy to read, but it's complicated to put into practice. But here's the thing, I guarantee if you do, your life will be immensely bigger. What else will make your life immensely bigger? Clicking subscribe. Do that and then buy this book using the Amazon link in the description. Now, I am about to go find some mouse turds to casually step over.